To really make any meaningful impact at a grassroots level, it takes time. So we factor that into the terms of the partnership as well. So we signed a 6-year deal to really show our commitment in being able to make meaningful and lasting change in our communities.
Beautiful.
I've really embraced the diversity in the room. I really embraced the approach, the mindset, because there's a common denominator in this room. Everybody cares. They all want to be change agents. They all want to make a positive contribution, and they've all got a powerful narrative to sell.
First time here and thoroughly enjoyable.
I enjoyed the space this evening, making a bit more time for critical thought.
Everybody rally together around a common cause for good and really to drive purpose to their organisations is really beneficial.
I think it's been amazing. It's been a wonderful assortment of cognitive diversity, which is diversity of thinking, but with the common knowledge and the common framework and catalyst. We all care, we all want to make a difference, and equity, equality, diversity and inclusion is embedded in our social and human values.
It's a really great example, isn't it, of how an organisation can benefit, build their brand and get a huge return by balancing the scales.
Employees from a lower socioeconomic background take 25% longer to progress at work. Also heavily involved in research in this area, they identified that if in the UK, if we brought up levels of social mobility to just the average levels of social mobility that apply across Western Europe, so sort of peer countries, we'd add 2% to GDP. And at that time, this was 2016, 2017, that would have been £39 billion. If you think about all the discussions that go on right now about growth.
I think now moving forward, the FA has recognised they've made a positive contribution to this unquestionably. And now they're creating a new corporate structure where the women basically are going to opt out and they're going to create their own structure. And there's a huge commercial opportunity here for the right corporate sectors. And it's going to happen.
Yeah.
The women's game over the next 10 years, you look at the UEFA, their income, their potential expenditure and their forecast. They're talking about it's going to be $1 billion industry.
DEIB has to be integral to the way our business operates. It has to be part of everything that we do. So the desk research that we've done so far has indicated that there are a range of benefits and values that can be generated from that kind of research. This is at the heart of a fundamental change in business, not just a fundamental change in the treatment and behaviours of people. This is a fundamental change to the way in which business can work going forward, that works in an integral, integrated way.
DEIB 3.0 is not set. We don't have the answer. It's an evolutionary journey, and we're inviting people who are pioneers to join us in creating what DEIB 3.0 looks like. So please, if you think this is interesting and we'd like to explore, invite a few colleagues that you feel will understand this subject area, and we can have those online lives and start talking about that.
I think the discussions, the subject matters, are reflective of the 21st century multicultural, multiracial England. Equity, equality, diversity and inclusion, it's so important.
I'm going to go away and make that time count for all of us as a team. We'll look at the survey, but I think together we'll look at some of the webinars and resources that are going to come on the back of tonight's discussions.
And I can't wait to go back to my office tomorrow and say, you wouldn't believe what I was doing at the Aon building. So it's, of course, it's everyone pulling together, singing off the same hymn sheet, wanting to drive positive change, not only in their organisations, but also in the communities that they serve. And just a fantastic evening.
It's people that make change, not policy.
Do it, come, particularly if you don't know people, particularly come along, share thoughts, share ideas and know that you've got something that can be contributed.